was 4 years old, I had no way of knowing or comprehending that when a posse of nuns is sent to look for you, you are in big trouble when they find you. When I was a toddler, my dad and I used to love to go see Walt Disney movies together. So of course, when Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs came to Fort Smith, Arkansas, we had to rush to the theater to go see it. And after the movie was over, my dad and I were strolling through Central Mall together when he ran across several nuns from St. Anne's Academy, which is where he graduated high school in 1962. Well, of course, he had to go say hello, and so they're visiting and catching up, which apparently I found very boring. Now, mind you, 50 yards away on a bench, I spied a middle-aged woman who was sitting there eating a double-dip ice cream cone. Oh, that looks so yummy. Wonder where she got that. I wonder if she could get me one. Maybe she would even give me hers. Now my questions were starting to pile up and I wasn't really getting any answers. So I decided to take matters into my own hand. Without telling my dad or the nuns, I wandered off and walked over to the lady and sat down on the opposite side of the bench and stared at her. With that look on my face, it just said, "Hey lady, give me a bite of that ice cream." But of course she didn't notice me. So then I scooted a little closer and I smiled at her with my sweetest, most sincere 4-year-old smile. My big brown doe eyes flitting back and forth, longing for just one bite of that ice cream. But still, she didn't notice me. And then suddenly, she looked down and smiled. Finally. And then she went right back to eating her ice cream. All right, this is going to call for drastic measures. Quick change of strategy. So I scooted right up next to her, and I wiped that silly smile off my face. And I looked her directly in the eyes, and I said with the most serious 4-year-old voice I could muster, "Ma'am, we share at my house." And then I locked my gaze on her ice cream cone just so there would be no confusion. "Oh, sweetheart, do you want an ice cream?" "Well, where's your mommy or daddy?" "Don't worry about him, he doesn't want one." She seemed to be caught off guard by my certainty of this fact. I'm not sure she had ever seen this kind of adamancy in a 4-year-old before. "Well, sweetheart, what's your name?" Ah, but she couldn't trick me. I remembered this one from my training. Never, ever tell a stranger your name. "Snow White, and I'll take 1 scoop of chocolate and 1 scoop of vanilla, please and thank you." I finally got my tasty treat. But at 4 years old, I had no way of knowing that if a posse of nuns is sent to look for you, you're going to be in big trouble when they find you. Oh, and find me they did. Sitting right next to the lady on the bench, eating my double dip ice cream cone and laughing it up. Apparently, I was quite the little comedian when I finally got what I wanted. So my dad and the nuns walked up to the woman and thanked her for buying me a treat and sitting out in the open where they could find me. And the woman told my dad about her encounter with his very brave and demonstrative daughter. And then my dad grabbed me by the arm and yanked me off and said, "When we get home, you are going to be in big trouble, Missy." Gosh, I don't see what the big deal is. I wasn't lost. I mean, I knew exactly where I was. Silly parents. Sheesh. Hey there, I'm Andrea Cadelli, and I'm a storyteller, and I'm also the author of the new book, Life After This, 6 Heartfire Stories to Pick You Up When Life Knocks You Down. In my book, I share very personal stories to help reveal what steals your happiness and keeps you stuck. I also share a 6-step process that will help you create a breakthrough in your own life. The book is available on Amazon in both print and ebook, so get out and get your copy today. Thank you, and I'll see you around soon.